Hello everyone and welcome back to another Lost Ark Beginner's Guide. So this guide today is going to be about gear progression. And it's going to be a very basic starter guide, so we're not going to talk about meta, anything like that. It's going to be really basic. How do you progress your gear? How do you get better gear? And it's going to be really for like the people who just going to go to level 50, go to the soft cap level, where you're going to be starting getting into like dungeons and raids and like the endgame content. But how do you actually get like better gear, and how do you like upgrade it? And I'm going to show you that. And again, it's very starterish, it's very basic, so we're going to go from there. And the reason why I do this video is because I have been, the last 7 days, I've been really googling and searching and be like, how do I do this? And then when I finally find out how to do it, I was like, I have to share this. I have to make a video that is very simple to share this, so people can watch this video in 5 minutes and basically know how to do it themselves. So let's go directly to it. So once you hit level 50, so you can see down here in the left corner, I'm level 50 down here. Then you will be unlocking what they call chaos dungeons. Before I talk about chaos dungeons, once you finish your main story, you're probably going to have a gear score on 250. Like when you finish your main story, you should have a full set of 250 gear. And that's basically going to allow you to do your first chaos dungeon. So when you go to the main capital here, you can actually do it from different cities, but in this case, we're just going to talk about this. So once you get here to North Burn, go to Burn Castle. Up here in the top, there's going to be something called chaos dungeons. I also made a video about chaos dungeons where I explain everything about it, so you can go and watch that one if you really want to know everything about chaos dungeons. But in this case, when you go to the chaos dungeon here, you can see the first dungeon you will be able to do when you get a gear score on 250, which is basically like your gear level. So you can see here your gear level. Each of your items have different gear levels. You can see this one is 340. So basically, you're going to have, from the main story, you're going to have 250 gear score when you get to level 50. That means you will be able to do this dungeon here, which is going to give you a full set of 302 items, so 302 items. And trust me, I think I did like 1 or 2 runs and I had like full items. It's important to say that chaos dungeon you can only get like loot from it 2 times a day. So you can set up here, down here in the top, right corner here, you can see like you have 100 energy, and every time you click enter, which is behind my webcam here, like you can see here, enter or match, you're going to use 50 points, so you can get in and get loot, and you will get all these delicious loot up here, also items, so you can upgrade your armor and weapons. So basically, that's the thing you want to do every day, like twice a day, to get like the full set of items and upgrade them. So when you then get these items here called 302, you will then be able to go over here and also do guardian raids, which is another like endgame content, which is going to give you again other currencies. And that's like the main reason you're going to do this, because you want these currencies so you can actually upgrade your gear. Weapon crystals, armor crystals, and these giving us emerald. The cool things about guardian raids is that you can actually, these items you get from here, you can trade them to other characters. So if you, for example, if you have 5 characters, you can give all these things you get from guardian raids to your main character, so your main character can progress even further. And again, you can also only get loot from guardian raids twice a day. So it's basically going to 2 times you run in here, then you will fill up the shard here, and basically get loot. And of course, try to do the one that you can do that, which is highest. In my case, I can only do this one because I need 340 before I can do this one, but I only have 314. So basically, my recommendation is to, when you get to max level, do the chaos dungeon, get your full 302 gear. Then, of course, do the 2 dungeons you're going to do today. So you get your currencies. You want to get these crystals here, like weapon crystal, armor crystal, given as emerald. You just need them for like upgrading your gear. And then you need these emerald shards, which is like a currency. You also need them to upgrade your gear. And I'm going to show you in a moment. Hold on. Just trust me. In 2 seconds, it's all going to make sense for you. So basically, you get your gear from here. You get currencies by doing this every day 2 times. And also, you're going to do guardian raids once you get the first gear set. And you're also going to do this twice a day. Because now you have your first gear. Now you got your currencies. And you're probably thinking, what am I supposed to do now? Because before I can do the next chaos dungeon, you can see here, I need 340. But this dungeon here is still only giving me 302. What do I need to do to get my gear score up? Well, let me show you. By the way, before I show you that, if you don't do your chaos dungeon or guardian raid let's say tomorrow, because you have to go to some kind of family trip, then you're gonna get a bonus bar, which means the next day after you're gonna do it, you're gonna get 1 free loot. Like basically, like you just like imagine you're not gonna play today, then tomorrow you're gonna have 1 bonus bar. Then you do it tomorrow, you're gonna get your normal loot, but you're also gonna get 1 additional like loot drop from the dungeons, because it's like it's storing up. But you can hear what it means. If you do 2 dungeons every day, it's gonna give you twice, loot. But if you're gonna skip 1 day, you're gonna get 2 loots from the next day, but plus 1 additionally from the day you didn't were online. It's basically respecting your time if you don't play the game every day. But still, if you don't play, you get 1 loot from the day you didn't play on, and 2 loot on the next day you play. But if you played both days, you would get 2 loot and 2 loot. So it's basically 4 loot if you played all days, and 3 days if you skip 1 day. So you can see, like, 3 loot if you don't play all days. You know what I mean? Like, if you play all days, you get 2 loots every day. If there's some day you're gonna skip, you only get 1 loot from that day, of course. But it stacks up to 5 days. So if you're gonna go more than 5 days, it's just waste. And the same with Guardian raids. But that's like the first thing. Like, get your set, get your currencies, and now I'm gonna show you why. Because if we go into the map here, down here, we have this guy here called Equipment Polished. He's probably called something else maybe in Europe or USA, NA, Canada, NA, it's probably gonna be called something else, because this is basically translation from Russian to our English. So it could be called anything, but look for this hammer down here. So we're gonna teleport down there. It's gonna be worth it, trust me. So we got our equipment, we got our first set, we got our first items, like currencies, and now we're gonna go over here to this guy here. Actually, I think it's a lady, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lady. So when you talk to this lady here, Equipment Polish, then we can say, okay, I don't want to see all my gear, because you're gonna get a lot of gear from the dungeon. We're gonna want to see the one we only wear, like the one I'm actually having on right now. So we can see here it was my weapon, my armor, boom, boom, boom. I have already upgraded some of my armor, but here I can click on my chest, which is right now 302, like gear score 302. Basically it tells me, before you can upgrade this, you need 90 of small armor crystals, which you can see in the bottom, it tells me it's from Chaos Dungeons. And then on the right side, it tells me, but you also need Giviness Emerald, which is from Guardian Raids. And that's the 2 dungeons I just showed you, Guardian Raids and Chaos Dungeons. You need to do them. And you can do, and when you do the Guardian Raid, it's best you click on match, so you get like a full team, because else it's gonna be a really long fight. And when you're gonna do Chaos Dungeons, you can just do them alone. You don't need a group there. You can also click match if you want, but you don't need. You can do them solo. But basically, that's the currencies from Chaos Dungeon and from Guardian Raid. But before you can upgrade the item, you can see the upgrade button is grayed out. Like, why? Why is it not working? Well, it's because you have to like put in these currencies first, called Emerald Shard. So you can see here, treatment. So you click on treatment. You basically put all the crystals into one. You can see I have 3,300 from, I think I've been doing like 2 Chaos Dungeons and 1 Guardian Raid, and I already have like 3,000. So you can see you're gonna have a lot of currencies from the first levels. And again, this could change maybe in the Europe version and NA version. Could be, I mean, it could be because this game is right now old in Russia, so it's maybe helping people to actually like get even better. It also has something here said support number of shards required for hardening equipment has been reduced by 20. I assume it's probably something like because I'm low level, so they're gonna help me. So this might not be on the Euro version, I don't know, but just saying it. So I'm basically gonna put in all my shards, and it's gonna cost me 720 silver, or shillings as they have translated it. So yeah, putting emerald shards and shillings, which you also like the shards you're gonna get from also the Chaos Dungeons. So we're gonna say treatment. There we go. So now it is ready to be upgraded to a higher level. So you can see it's basically getting upgraded from level 0 to level 2. Great. Then I will click on upgrade. And now you can see here that I'm upgrading from 0 to 2. And the success rate right now is 100%. And you're probably asking me now, what is happening if it's failing? Is it like Black Desert Online, where the item gets destroyed or downgraded? Not destroyed, but downgraded. No. it says here, there is a risk of failed quenching in case of unsuccessful hardening, spent materials and silver are not returned. So basically, if it's gonna fail, there's a chance you're not gonna get your silver and your materials back, and you have to grind another dungeon again. Sad life. But that's how it is. But it's a good thing it doesn't destroy the item, because that would be horrible. But basically, because you can see right now, I'm pretty sure it's because I'm playing on the Russian server and I'm so low level, like I'm so low geared. The game like wanna help me to get up in level. So it's basically, you can see the success rate for me right now is 100%. You can also use this diamond to actually make it even bigger chance for like the success, but still, I have 100 out of 100. So I'm gonna click upgrade. And there we go, success. And now my item has gone from 302 to 340, which is like really great. I don't think I can do it with all my items because I don't think I have enough mats for that. We could see for fun. Oh, no, I don't know. I just need one more. Damn it. Because all my items are all upgraded except my legs, which require these crystals from Guardian raids, Chaos Dungeons. But I can put in my emeralds. But now it kind of needs these small. So what I would have to do now is I would have to go like up here to the Chaos Dungeon. Basically do that like 1 or maybe 2 times, and then I would have enough currencies for it. And just a very good tip, because you don't want to be upgrading your gear all the time. And this is kind of like important, and I've seen this from other guides also, because you only got to upgrade your gear to a certain level. Because once, like, let me just hold on. I'm just gonna go in here, because the gear you're gonna get now is not, of course, gonna be the best gear in the game all the time. It's only gonna be the best until you get to another level of Chaos Dungeon. So you can see here when you get to like you can see if you go to the lowest down here on the first tier of Chaos Dungeons, it's still only going to give you 302 items. But when you go to the next page, and you look here, still 302, 302, 302, 302, 302. Here we go. On the third page, it's now going to give you 802 eye level gear score. Which means this dungeon here requires 600. So that basically means the first set of gear you get from here, you want to upgrade that all the way up to 600. So you can do this one here on 600. And then when you're done this on 600, you're basically going to get a full new set, which is 802. And then you basically, you know, like take off your other equipment and now going to use this one here, which is even better. And the same again with later on in the game here, like, let's see here. Here we go. Here you also gonna need 1100, but it's gonna give you a full 1300. So you see again, so basically the gear you get from here, you would have to upgrade all the way up to 1100, and then again you have to upgrade, like, then you get a full set of 1300, and then it's probably gonna be like here. Then it's actually like changing to epic instead of like, you can see here it's rare, and then down here it's changing to epic, and then down here, there we go. And here we're gonna get, oh, legendary items. And I'm sorry, legendary items is out of my reach. I have actually no idea on how legendary items is. But again, this was a starter guide, like the starter guide. The starter guide is from here to here. And once we get to legendary, that's out of my area. Then I need to research more for that. But basically this video was about what you're gonna do when you get to max level. Get your gear from your main quest, full 250, go to Chaos Dungeon, get your first 302 set, and then you're gonna get 2 Chaos Dungeon and Guardian raids to get your currencies, upgrade them. And of course there's other activities in the game you're gonna do, like towers, abyssal dungeons, all the other like things like here, heroic raids, which you're also gonna get items from. But still, this was more like to tell you, this is how you get your first gear set, this is how you upgrade it, how you get stronger, and so on. Just to really get you into the game and get you started. But from there on, I trust you to get better, you know, and also me, of course, also me. As you can see, this is like the most I've actually done in the game on the Russian server. I tried to get my first set. I've tried to upgrade the pieces now together with you. So it's like our starting point. And it's also like from seeing other guides, this is also what they're doing. So, but I just really wanted to share it with you guys here on my channel, so we have like the same knowledge about how to upgrade our gear. So when you all get to the max level in a few hours when the game releases, not a few hours, it can take like a few days if you want. Like the really hardcore people, like Cybo, he's probably gonna do this in 10 hours. I don't know, maybe I might need 20 hours or something like that. I don't know, we'll see tomorrow when the game releases, but yeah. But I really appreciate you all been watching this video on how to get your like basic gear up, like the starter gear. And yeah, thanks for watching. And keep in mind, tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET, I will be streaming Lost Ark for 24 hours, and there will be a lot of giveaways. Not for Lost Ark maybe, but for other games and Discord Nitro and stuff like that. There's gonna be like a lot of giveaways, so if you want to be on the stream tomorrow and have fun and, you know, basically get giveaways and play together, stuff like that, come tomorrow, 6 p.m. CET, and let's have fun. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow on the stream. And yeah, something. Thanks for watching. Bye.